This episode of the Golf Gambling Podcast on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is presented to you by Circa Sports. Circa Sports is back with their Circa Survivor and Circa Millions contest. $14 million up for grabs. Go get the details at circasports.com. All right, D-Gens, welcome back. It's the Scottish Open Betting Show. It's your boy Boston Capper with Matt Gannon. We'll touch on Barbasol. We'll touch on the congressional hearings. We kind of talked a little offline. Both of our cards are kind of short. I don't know if it's just an ease with it, or I don't know what the fuck's going to happen with the weather and the whole leaderboard is going to get shaken up on Saturday.
I mean, first of all, this is the Barbasol Championship betting show. This isn't the Scottish.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is the Barbasol betting show. Now we'll touch on both of them. Yeah, I have a short card as of now. I know you have a short card, but we'll go through the odds board, talk about some guys, and see where, because we both need to add some more guys. So maybe we'll talk each other on some people.
Yeah, I saw Wiley. He's out there playing the Pro-Am today at the Barbasol, or maybe it was yesterday. And
I saw that tweet. That was funny.
Yeah, that's funny. He's
I got to get to the Honda Pro-Am, but I'm hearing there's no Honda anymore. Like, it's
really? Is that what you're hearing locally? Like, the new sponsor's not going to pick it up?
Apparently, they can't find someone. My girlfriend works at PGA National.
It's because they got fucking screwed. But they got screwed with the placement of the fucking tournament.
Yeah, every single year.
Such a good tournament too. Like, it's such a South Florida tournament. Like, what do you think? Like, South Florida is golf. Like, what are you thinking? Like,
and they get the worst field every year, and it's still a fun tournament.
I know.
Tough.
That sucks, man. I hope that's not right.
I know, me too.
Well, that's depressing. Thanks for that.
Tough day.
Yeah, tough day, man. Tough day. So I didn't watch. I'm not a psychopath, so I didn't watch any of the C-SPAN stuff. Did you actually watch any of it? I was just getting the snippets on Twitter.
No, yeah, Twitter is what news is for. So I didn't watch any of it. I just read some quotes and stuff like that.
It's pretty wild.
It's pretty wild. I don't really know what to make of it. I feel like every single week or every 2 weeks, it's just a random curveball that no one can predict. Is like, this is how it turned out.
Yeah,
and we can say whatever we want to say now, and in a month now, it could be completely flipped. So I don't want to really get too deep into the weeds with it. It's just constantly crazy.
I just think it was funny, like some of the proposals, like Rory and Tiger will play 10 events. Like, well, I'm sorry, what? Hold on, what's happening? They're going to own teams? Hold on, what? In what world does Tiger play 10 events too, by the way? Who did Tiger know he was getting signed up to play fucking 10 tournaments a year? I don't think so.
Do they know what Tiger is going on? Which Tiger do they think is coming out to these events? Stupid. It just never ends. I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, it was I heard Jimmy Dunn was kind of an asshole up there. And then I heard something. So Boston Sports hit it on one of the updates. They said that Rory met with them in like November or December. Did you hear that?
No, I didn't see that.
And so
I could see that. I could believe that because Rory is never in the know, but he has to be in the know.
He gets so used by both sides. I feel bad for him at this point. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's going to be interesting, this whole fucking thing. And like, anybody who thinks that the government's going to shut this merger down is fucking ridiculous. Like, it's not getting shut down at all.
No.
Ever. They just let Microsoft buy that game company. What the hell? Activision. So it's fine.
Oh, I didn't even know that, but that totally checks out.
Yep. So if they let those two happen, they're going to let golf get together. They do not give a shit. All right. Well, fucking with that, what do you want to start with? You want to just start with the Barbasol since I only have one bet?
Yeah, let's get that out of the way. You went with Peter Quest.
Yep.
Talk to us about Peter Quest.
He looked good, man. Like, it was funny. So Cam's when he was actually popping like 2 weeks ago, he's like, man, I wish I would have looked at his stat profile. I was like, he didn't have a stat profile. I was fucking Monday qualified. But I mean, he's good. I mean, he got some TV coverage. Like, I like his swing. He's young. And look, he's the devil I don't know yet. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not betting fucking Scott Piercy. I'm not betting these bums that are playing this tournament. Give me my shiny new toy. That'll be fun to root for. And I made the mistake 2 years ago in not betting this tournament and missing the Seamus Power win after I was betting him week after week on the fucking PGA Tour. So annoying. I did look at Cam Champ too. 35.
I'm happy. Just don't.
I know. I'm not. It's just, I mean, think about it. Grayson Murray it has worse odds than Cam Champ. I mean, that's fucking ridiculous.
It's an absurd field. But I mean, what are you going to say wrong about Quest right now? It's a small sample size, but he checks every box. He's gaining across the board, ball striking, and he's putting well. He rated number one for me, but I am not.
Did he really?
Yeah, rated number 1 in this field for me. I am
awesome.
not betting him. I just cannot bet anyone that's semi-popular. I can't do it, but I'm rooting for Peter Quest. I'm not a Peter Quest hater. A lot of my friends like Peter Quest. So if he wins, a great community win, I won't be a part of it. I'm going to start with Taylor Pendrith at 17-1 and then go down to 50-1 and just bet a bunch of bombs from there. My only thing with this week, how I bet my Barbasol card was you have to check these boxes.
Okay.
You've never won before because I think it's going to be a first-time winner.
Okay.
And have you in your career, whether that's PGA Tour career or Korn Ferry Tour career, gotten to 20 under par? If you've checked those 2 boxes, you can make birdies and you've never won. Bang. So I got a bunch of those guys. I got a bunch of those guys, just random dart throws. It's gonna be someone stupid. So
what about Jonas at fucking 80?
Jonas, I mean, he's never won before. I think he won the Zurich Cam Smith, but he's never won a PGA Tour event. I didn't honestly get to him. I kind of went down the odds board, and I think I stopped around 80. So he's probably next.
Yeah, he's in that next thing. I mean, for a first round leader, like he was a good collegiate golfer. A guy I worked with at Merrill was on the golf team with him, and a buddy of mine who golfs with him frequently because he lives around me. Says he was getting back into form. So I think I might have to do Jonas as well, just because it was fun. I sent that text to my buddy. I was like, Jonas for the first round leader ticket. Fucking insane.
Yeah, do it because he showed some form. Why not?
I'll do it. Yeah, why not? That was much better a field than what the fuck is this? All right, so you got the favorite and then some bombs. I like it. All right,
yeah.
So, all right, but before we jump into the Scottish Circa Millions and Survivor are back. It's $14 million up for grabs. The Circa Millions is 5 NFL picks against the spread each week, and Circa Survivor is just pick a different money line winner each week. Enter in Vegas and play from anywhere. Sports Gambling Podcast will be out there the last weekend in August. Circasports.com for all the details. Circasports.com. And don't forget, guys, when you sign up for that, I think Christmas is its own week this week and Thanksgiving. So when you're making your picks in the early weeks, keep that in mind. You're gonna have a team live for Thanksgiving Day and Christmas Day. I just on the outrights for Scottish. I don't like who I have because I looked because Cam sent me like the tips checker or whatever, and I have Hatton. I think he's fucking he's so owned or tipped. It's insane. I mean, look, the community's been hot recently, right? I don't know.
Yeah, I like Hatton as well, and we talked about him last night. I think we both said he's a great play, but we think he's going to be owned, and it's already coming to fruition. But like we said, Hatton makes a lot of sense. But I like him better in DFS because I feel like he always gets off of those slow starts, but he battles it back. But that could be a good thing this week because we talked about the weather. I think the weather is going to be poor for the leaders on the weekend. So if Hatton puts one of those performances together, he almost posted and won at the Canadian. You could post and the leaders will come back.
He almost did it at TPC this year too, at Sawgrass this year too.
Yeah. So we gave our Hatton takes last night. We both think he makes a lot of sense, and so does the community. So what number did you get?
I got 20 still. So I didn't. He's down at 18 at most places now, I think. I don't know. I think I'd rather Spieth at 25 probably.
Yeah, Spieth is like the next guy I think I want to bet. I started my card at Patrick Cantlay.
You gotta quit him, bro.
No, I'm giving him this week and next week. And truthfully, I don't love this statistical profile for Patrick Cantlay this week. But then with the help of some of my friends, we just talked through it. You can't live and die with the stats this week. The weather's going to be absurd. The breaks are going to be absurd. It's links golf. Stats don't matter because according to the stats, Scottie Scheffler can't lose this golf tournament. He checks every single box. Except for form.
Yeah, putting.
You don't need
terrifying here. Well,
he's putt okay recently, but you don't need to putt I don't think he needs to gain 5 strokes putting to win this golf tournament.
No, I don't know. Listen, he never has to. He just has to be fucking flat.
Right, and he was flat the last 2 weeks, and I really wanted to bet that Scottie Scheffler 7-1 because he checked that off the tee, around the green. Yeah. I'm really high on around the green and 100 to 175 this week. And Scottie Scheffler was perfect. I mean, obviously Scottie Scheffler is going to rate out perfect. He's
right.
So, but then I was like, I've been on this Cantlay train. I told myself through the Open, just stick with it 2 more weeks because I just got to do it.
Yeah, I mean, look, if you've been batting them and hanging and waiting, like, I mean, listen, I 100% subscribe to that theory because there's nothing worse than fucking being on a guy for a very long time, throwing money after money after money, and then missing the fucking win. It is absolutely gut wrenching.
Yeah, so we're gonna ride that Patrick Cantlay wave at the top of the board. He is my pick. Yeah. You went with Hatton. So you have anyone else on that next tier down?
No. So I skipped the whole top of the board. That's why I wanted to like kind of talk about it. So yeah, I mean, I brought him up. I want to bet Spieth. I think.
Let's talk Spieth.
The only thing that worries me is one. It's always a roller coaster when you bet him, right? I like the number too, though. 25. Like I was basically debating between Hovland at 20 and Spieth at 25. What do we think about? I mean, you talk about two opposite players, right? One's a magician around the green. The other one is just a tactician with his fucking irons. So if it gets windy, Vic is not going to be hitting every green, right?
Yeah.
But he's not going to be chipping out of the fluffy shit. He'll be putting from most places probably. I don't know. I think with around the green being so important and I'm getting at least five more points, like I think Jordan's the way to go. Because I don't want to bet Fitz. I don't want to bet Lowry.
I think you're right, and I think we might have to do this Spieth thing because when Spieth has been good this year, his 5th place at Memorial, 2nd at RBC Heritage, 4th at Augusta, 3rd at Innisbrook, and 4th at Bay Hill.
He's
gained 3 strokes in the short game categories. When his short game is on, he's been top 5. So it's just a coin flip. Is he going to have the short game? But this is a course where the short game is king. And Jordan, Jordan Spieth creativity, I think 25 is a good number too. And I need someone in that range.
Yeah, exactly. Like I thought it was, I think it's, I mean, based on how many guys they jam underneath fucking 20-1, I think it's a fucking great number for what we've been getting lately. And what he's over, when was the PGA Championship? He hurt his wrist the week before that. So what? That's like he's 6 weeks, 8 weeks removed from that.
Yeah, and he didn't look horrible at LACC. He didn't look good. But the week before that, finished 5th at
5th Memorial
at Memorial, and he looked solid. So I think his game's in a fine spot. He seems to be in good spirits on social media.
Yeah, he just bought a fucking soccer team. So I mean,
25 to 1.
I'm gonna add Spieth at 25.
I think I might do that with you.
Yeah, Spieth at 25. I'm going to add that because my other guys, the only 2 other guys we talked about last night, I bet Wyndham live on the show just because I thought that was the right number. And look, it's actually moved down to like 40 and like 35 at some places. I just think, I don't know if I'd go back and do it again, especially since I saw the tips thing and he's like probably the 3rd most tip guy.
Yeah.
I found strange. I guess
I bet you that was strange.
Yeah. I mean, I bet you it's just because of the number, right? It's like, you just look at the number and you're like, this guy just won fucking 2 big boy events. Like, why is he priced with Justin Rose and longer than Ludwig? Like, it's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah. And we talked about that tee to green form from Wyndham at this event last year. People probably saw that, like, holy shit, he led the field tee to green. And he's a winner now. So Wyndham. But you're on Wyndham. I don't hate it. I think that's good.
Yeah. I really still weather, man. Like I'll still bet Spieth at 25, but I don't think I'm gonna add anybody else. I'm only because then I got Kitayama at 80 for the same reason that we talked about last night. Right, like coastal course, whatever. Like plays good in the wind, won a big boy event. He's 80 to 1. I just didn't think the number was fair, and yeah, fuck it. I'll take somebody who's won a big boy event, plays well in the wind, at 80 to 1. But I really think the weather is going to dictate so much. But I love Spieth and Hatton. I hate the fact that Hatton's so fucking steamed, but whatever. It is what it is. Ricky was all over everybody's card, and I ignored it that week just because I was like, fuck it, I'm not going to follow with everybody, and so. It happens.
Yeah, and I love Ricky this week. He checks my boxes, but I'd rather bet on someone else than Ricky Fowler not winning ever in 6 years, him to go win back-to-back tournaments. And Ricky never in his life was a prolific winner. What does he have? 6 PGA Tour wins?
6.
He was just a cool guy who everyone liked.
Yep, exactly. Yep.
Like, I don't think Ricky is the play this week to win the golf tournament. I think he's going to play well because, like, he's playing some good damn golf. Like, top 20 every damn week.
Yep.
potentially a good DFS play, but I don't think Rickie is the bet to win this golf tournament. Maybe a top 30, top 20 bet gets plus money there.
Yep.
I don't think I want to do the Rickie thing.
Yeah, I'm with you. And what's funny is I had him as my one and done, because I was like everybody already used him for the win, and then I realized this isn't an elevated event either. So I was like, you know what, he actually might make some noise like at the BMW. I'm gonna hang on to him to use him in the fucking towards the tail end of the year, which is insane to think.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're selling me on, or we're selling each other on Jordan, because I mean, I bet Jordan last year at this event finished 10th, and I bet him in the last 2 opens.
Yep.
Why wouldn't I just keep doing my thing? Yeah, we got it. No, it's Jordan. 25 to 1. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Yeah, because I'll be betting. Like I already know. I don't care what the numbers are. I'm betting Cam Smith and Spieth next week. Like it's what I'm gonna do, and the rest of the card will fill itself out. Like I know those 2 guys are getting bet next week. Like Jordan, the man is made for links golf. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
no, like why are we trying to try to talk ourselves out of?
Don't overthink it. Yeah, exactly. Don't.
And we should have won that Open in 21. Morikawa got every damn bounce you could possibly imagine. It was skirted every bunker.
It was so maddening because I think I had Louis too. I had Louis and Spieth. I was I was not happy. I was not, and because that was the week. Who the fuck came out with the article? I was like, oh, I don't like the way my irons feel on the fucking turf. I was like, nope.
I think that was Dan Rappaport.
Was it? Shocking.
Shocking, yeah.
Yeah, because of that stupid fucking article. I knew he stayed off my shit. So, but all right, yeah. So, all right, I like it. Let's add Spieth, and then listen. I would advise everybody to kind of do what we're talking about. Wait till Saturday. You know, if the weather's gonna flip and be super bad in the afternoon for the leaders, man, you might be able to catch somebody, 5-6 strokes behind who is like, let's just say Haddon. Like you didn't bet Haddon, right? And he's going off at 20 or 18 to 1. He's 5 shots back. Saturday morning, you might be able to get him at 30, 35 to 1, or at worst where he's at now. You know what I mean? So I think, I think that's probably a good strategy, especially with the mix up that is almost guaranteed to come.
Yeah, so. No, I agree.
All right. So, well, before we break down the rest of the card, we got to text you guys about Underdog Fantasy. Best Ball Mania 4 is here, and Underdog Fantasy is giving away $15 million in prizes. Underdog Pick'em is also a great way to get down on your favorite MLB and NFL player season-long player props. So many ways to win over on Underdog, and Underdog is available in so many states. Head over to UnderdogFantasy.com and use promo code SGPN for 100% deposit bonus up to $100. That's UnderdogFantasy.com. Promo code SGPN. All right. So I know you just do the outrights, right? But did you bring anything? Like just matchup wise that you like, or placement wise that you like, or anything?
Yeah, I like Rory over. I mean Scotty over Rory. I saw minus 140. Paying the juice. Yeah. I have to have some Scotty liability this week, and it's gonna be. I think we'll figure it out elsewhere, but. I love Scotty too much. I'm not gonna sell everyone on Scotty Scheffler stacks. No, they're obvious. But
no, you don't need
Scotty over Rory. Scotty over Rory.
So what's funny is I stared at that one for a while, right? Because typically what I'll do, and it's been working out, is if I'm getting plus money, like I got Rahm over Rory plus money, like all these tournaments, I can get a big dog to a favorite, and I've been hitting them. But this one, I didn't pull the trigger. I was like, I'm not taking Rory at plus money. I was like, I'm just too afraid of Scotty. Like, I'm just too afraid of him. I wasn't necessarily wanted to pay the juice, but yeah, it's one of those where I was like, oh, this is the matchup you're giving me plus money on the big dogs on. Nah, I'm good because Scotty is so terrifying. He's so terrifying. Yeah.
Totally agree. Yeah, I'm not doing it. Not doing it.
Yeah, so I took him over JT. I don't care people that say he's rock bottom. Listen, man, he doesn't play links golf well, period, like at all. He's completely broken, like we talked about last night. What did he lose? 6-7 strokes around the green, something ridiculous. Yeah. Like he can never putt anyway. Listen, Sanjay is a knucklehead to me, and he's not exactly the bastion of consistency either. But if I can basically get minus 110 either way, him over JT, I'm going to pick on JT and take him. I just think it's a better play. I think JT's broken.
Fair. I'm playing JT in DraftKings just because no one else is playing him. Yeah. But I can't argue with you there. And I wish I need someone to bet in this range. But this field is so top heavy. Everyone sucks that you just have to pick someone because everyone sucks.
I know.
It's actually Golf is the worst sport because everyone sucks at golf, but they're so good at golf.
Exactly.
So annoying. I hate the sport.
Yeah, it's so frustrating, and it's so dumb too. It's so random. I mean, you'll lose. Look at what Morikawa would have a completely different narrative if he actually closed on that one Sunday. He had a 5-shot lead and fucking shat all over himself. Like he's one of the best players in the world. He couldn't hold a 5-shot lead over fucking 18 holes. It was ridiculous. The sport is so dumb. Why do we bet on it?
I might be down with the 66-1 Sungjae Im. Not gonna lie.
How much is it? 60?
66-1.
Yeah. That's not bad. Let's take a look. What did he do? Was he here last year? I feel like he was.
Yeah, he missed the cut. He doesn't have any length form.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't hate it. 66. I mean, that's another thing. It's one of these things where I don't know. It probably hurts us, right? When we look at it as, hey, I'm just betting the number. Like I wouldn't, like most times I'm not going to do that in another sport, right? I'm like, I don't give a fuck what the number is. A losing bet's a losing bet. But in this fucking sport, somehow we've talked ourselves into, oh, that number's wrong. I'm going to hit it. Why? If you don't think he's going to win, it's fucking dumb.
No, it is stupid. So we got Cantlay at 16.
Yep.
Spieth at 25.
25.
I have room for 370. I have room for like maybe 2 66-1 guys.
Yeah.
Sungjae and Corey Connors. I don't know.
Connors could be a nice play. Actually, that's the other matchup I have. I got Connors over Scott. I just feel like he's just riding on his name at this point.
Yeah, and he's been hitting the hell out of the ball again, which he kind of took a dip.
But he can't putt.
He can't putt, which I can be okay with the bad putter this week, especially if if it gets soft, which it's gonna be, then maybe he can stick some irons.
Yeah, I mean, what Travelers he gained a 1.5 on approach, solid around the green. Shit, he's even been putting well the last fucking 3 weeks. Maybe I don't want to bet that matchup. Yeah. You know what? I think in my brain he was doing worse than he was because I'm looking at the stat profile and some of the finishes. Like maybe not bet to win, but yeah, I mean he's been pretty fucking solid. He lost 0.1 at the PGA, but other than that, he hasn't lost a putting since fucking February. That's
who? Corey Connors?
No, fucking Scott.
Oh yeah, Adam Scott.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave this one alone.
Yeah, I didn't love Scott.
Take this one back.
Yeah, I looked at Adam Scott like real quick before we went on. I didn't really love his like iron numbers, but the around the green and short game is there for sure.
Yeah, he's lost 2 out of the last 3 weeks with his irons.
Decisions to make for sure.
Yeah, I think, and that's a matchup. I can find another one, and like more of these will appear as it gets closer to fucking tee off anyway. Like today, it was like I went to 3 different books, and I was like the matchups were basically all the fucking same, which was super annoying.
Yeah, you want to talk about your long shots that you bet? You bet a few, right? Or you bet one?
No, I just fucking Kitayama is my longest one right now, 80-1.
Okay. I took Sahith at 125 actually at points bet.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah.
Talking about Spieth's creativity, Sahith does that great. Yep. We talked about him a little bit last night on that DFS show. When it gets tough and it gets lengthy, I like Sahith, and I like Sahith when the number's right. No stats ever make sense for Sahith.
Never.
125-1. If Sahith wins the Scottish Open, no one would be surprised.
Nope.
Sahith can win at any golf course. So he's going to win at some point. I'll take 101 plus for sure.
Yeah. I mean, just think about what that would do to fucking golf Twitter too for the Ryder Cup narrative.
Oh my God, Ryder Cup.
It would be fucking.
That would be awesome.
It would be just such a shit show. I can't wait to see what's going to happen with that. I know JT is going to be on the team, but he doesn't unless he turns it around, he does not deserve to be. It's super annoying, the fact that
takes Sahith over JT. I would love that.
Oh my God. I think as far as course fit goes, because Steve was months ago saying he needs to be on the team just because of how he's playing. I don't like his course based on what I know about the course before we like digging into it. You can't be spraying it off the tee, and that is Sahith. Like, that's what's nervous about Sahith. That's but what's crazy is, I mean, it doesn't fucking matter at the Ryder Cup because he's going to be able to get up and down from like so many places, like with his putting and around the green. So yeah, that'd be interesting. It would definitely be interesting.
Breaking news: Cam Champ withdrew from the Barbasol.
What's he going to do?
I don't know.
He stinks at golf now. He needs to win a tournament.
Like, what the fuck is he doing? It's real.
Well, good thing I bet you my producer bet him. He fucking is a glutton.
No, he didn't. I talked him off it on yesterday.
Nice, good job. Yeah. So those are my only matchups as far as like placements go. I looked at Ricky top 10. I didn't like the number that I had available right now, so I got to go check my other books. But I'll probably be betting that. Hatton top 20, and then Vic minus 140 top 20. I haven't pulled the trigger on that yet. That's a lot of juice for top 20, and I hate to sweat that type of shit.
Yeah,
but I kind of wanted Vic on my card, and then Wyndham Clark at plus 140. I bet the Hatton and the Clark already. I'm debating between. What do you think about Ryan Fox at plus 250 top 20?
Like he's won at St. Andrews. He knows how to play on links golf. Form could be better, but this field is so top heavy.
It really is.
That someone in that like middle to low pack is gonna be there. And more than one guy. Ryan Fox definitely has the game to finish inside the top 20. Yeah.
Okay.
What's the number you said?
It's plus 250.
Yeah,
and that's no dead heat. So if there's fucking 10 guys, then they don't care.
Do that.
What do you think about that? You think it's too much juice for Vic, the minus 140? I feel like it's too much juice. I hate sweating that shit on.
Vic's. I mean,
great form.
Great form. Maybe the juice, but I think he'll finish inside the top 20. He's Vic. He's rounding into form right now.
Yeah,
next week's a big week.
Yep.
Especially if it's soft too. Be good with the irons.
Did you see any of these round by round? So I've one offshore that I use has like round one scores, and most of them are at 69.5. And I'm like,
so it's a par 71.
Par right? Is it a 70?
70. That's right. Par 70.
So it's like 1 under and 2 under for some of these guys. And Thursday's supposed to be a pretty decent day, right?
In the morning.
Yeah. I think I might. I'm gonna have to cross-reference these with the tee times. I think I might just blanket bet fucking under 69.5 and 68.5 on these guys. And hope that.
Yeah, I think that's fair. And this is just these are the most fun weeks because every single week I have stats why this guy will do well at X course, but like there's so many variables in this style of golf that's like
that's nice.
You don't know. You got to take one little stat, one little lead you have on a guy, and run with it because it's as good as deep diving a million different stupid stats. Take one thing, lean into it. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do down in this 50 to 1 range.
Yeah, I think I'm with you because I want to throw another long shot or two on here, and I got to have some sort of Euro bum on here just in case. Like I have a good Euro with Hatton. I need some sort of Euro bum. I was really pissed that my boy Herbert, he's not European. He looks like it. He's Australian, whatever. He plays well in the wind. But he was like 60. Yeah. He's like, I'm like, I'm not betting him at 60.
He was the most tipped here last year.
Yeah, that makes sense. I was on him last year too. That's my boy. I've been on him. I was on him before it was cool. And then I saw the same offshore. So I can get a Scotty 11th or better at minus 125.
He hasn't finished outside the top 12 since ever in his career. But he did miss the cut here last year. But like I said, I want to bet Scotty so much.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna hit that, and then I get Spieth at 28th or better, and it's only minus 120.
Yeah, that's hitting.
Oh, I think I'm gonna hammer that one.
Yeah, that's legitimately hitting.
Yeah. Like,
do you do well on those like or better?
I typically try to stay away from them because I feel like it's a fucking trap because I'm so paranoid.
I used to do it all the time. I used to do them all the time. And then I started to like these aren't so good because I got that same skin, and that's when I first started to bet golf, and I don't bet placements anymore. I just bet the outrights.
Yeah. So, and we've had this conversation where I wasn't as heavy on placements as Steve was, but I slowly started to get into it, and it's almost a way, which sounds crazy and it tells you what's wrong with Degenerate's brain. It's like my way to hedge. Like it's guaranteed these assholes get a top 20, but in my brain, when I'm placing these top 20 bets, there's no way this guy can't fight. You know what I mean? When I place an outright, I know there's a very slim chance this asshole's going to win. When I place these top 20s, I am so confident it is fucking silly.
No, I know exactly what you're saying.
I'm like, I'll hedge. It's fine. I'll cover all this with my placements.
I feel that way with DraftKings. I don't bet anyone I play in DraftKings. I play totally different guys.
Yeah. So I know lots of guys who do that. And I don't think it's like an always rule, but most of the time rule, especially if he's going to be chalky too. It's like, all right, I'll get exposure to him in the betting market versus DFS. Yeah, man. You got anything else? That's fucking pretty much it, huh?
No, I feel like that wraps things up. We got Cantlay.
Yeah.
Cantlay Theogalis, Spieth. I've locked it. We've locked into Spieth, and then from there, I'm going to finish out those last 2 picks, and then you guys will see the card cut whether tonight or tomorrow morning. But I think we got enough out of this.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll do my first round leaders tomorrow night. I haven't looked at all. I'm not going to place any of those bets until like late Wednesday night until I get the closest thing to weather I can fucking get for what's going to look like Thursday morning. But I haven't done any research, so I don't imagine it's most shit goes off in the morning, that type of shit. But who knows? So we'll check that out. But I'll release that video tomorrow night. Same thing. I'll actually put out a card this week. Cam usually gets on me early, and I'm like, yeah, I'll get it to you, and I forget. But I'll get the card out. I'll get the card out this week. Other than that, man, go follow Matt on Twitter at Matt_Gannon, and then another underscore.
Yeah, 2 underscores.
Right. Yeah, and so go follow him on Twitter. He's a good follow. Ton of fucking content. The dude is a fucking machine. Love having him on the team, and you guys can find me on Twitter as well, Boston_Capper. On that, let's break them fucking books before the open, baby. Let's fatten them wallets.
Let's get it.